Two girls are walking on the street, and a poor girl is sweeping the street. One girl says, "This is a street. You're raising so much dust." The poor girl replies, "I didn't see you." And the girl says, "You people are already dirty, and you're making us dirty too." The poor girl says, "Sorry." Then the girl takes out money from her purse and gives it to the poor girl, saying, "Be more careful while working from now on." Then the poor girl says, "These are UPSC books." The girl asks, "Yes, but how did you know these are for UPSC?" The poor girl says, "I am also preparing for UPSC." The girl says to her friend, "Did you hear? She's preparing for UPSC." Then both start laughing and say, "That's not your job. You should just sweep the streets like this." The poor girl says, "Why are you talking like this? I know I'm poor, but I still work hard." The other girl says, "Have you ever heard of a sweeper girl preparing for UPSC? But you won't be able to pass the exam." The poor girl says, "I am preparing for UPSC. I have notes too." The girl says, "Stop dreaming like this. Just stick to your sweeping job." The poor girl says, "Don't mock me. I am poor, but one day, through hard work, I'll become a big officer and bring glory to my parents." The other girl says, "Instead of bringing glory to your parents, you'll bury their name in the dust. Just stick to your sweeping job." Then the first girl says to the poor girl, "Show us your notes." The poor girl says, "I made these notes through my hard work." The girl says, "The notes are very good." Then she tears the notes into pieces, and the poor girl tries unsuccessfully to stop her. After that, the two girls walk away, and the poor girl becomes very upset. She picks up the torn pieces of her notes one by one. Later, the two girls are standing at a place, and one girl says, "You buy these flats. In a few days, I'll demolish this and build a 5-star hotel here." The other girl says, "Do you know this is illegal property? If someone finds out, it will be a problem for us." The other girl replies, "You know my father's friends are very high-ranking officers." Then the girl looks and says, "Who is standing near your property?" The other girl says, "I don't know who that is. Let's go to them." Then both girls approach them, and the girl says to the woman in the car, "How dare you stand in front of our property?" The woman in the car says, "This illegal property is yours?" The girl says, "Yes, it's mine. You all leave from here." Then the woman standing beside her pushes the girl forcefully and says, "Do you know who you're standing in front of? She is the new, very high-ranking officer of this city." The girl says, "Sorry, I didn't know she was an officer." Then her friend says, "I think we've seen her somewhere." The other girl says, "Yes, she's the one who was sweeping the street." Then the girl says, "That's great. You've become a big officer." The officer girl says, "Now you understand? Back then, you mocked me, saying, 'How could a sweeper girl pass the UPSC exam?' But I worked hard, passed, and became an officer." The girl says, "We just buy and sell property." The officer girl pushes her forcefully and says, "You're involved in illegal activities. It's best for you to vacate this property, or I'll have you imprisoned." Then the officer girl, along with her staff, goes to her car and gets in. The two girls become very worried. This shows that as you sow, so shall you reap. If you like this video, please like it.